check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. What's good? Yo, I'm here. I'm outside. I'm take my shoes off. Let me get comfortable. How y'all doing, people? Everybody good? Everybody living good? You know what I'm saying? Y'all having fun out there in these streets, man? You know what I'm saying? Let's get it, man. I'm over here trying to do what I does. You know what I'm saying? I have to use that sword. Okay, okay. Yo, I'm really digging this. Occluded finality. I'm digging it. I don't know. That surplus roll is crazy right there. I swing by the tower. See what's going on in the tower. Hello, what's going on in the tower? I got stuff to pick up. Okay. Excuse me. I'm a little stuffy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm outside. Hopefully, y'all having a beautiful, blessed evening. Or whatever. I know I'm feeling pretty good. My foot ain't hurting no more. I got all kinds of fun stuff in store. Got a link with the bro a little later, midstream and whatever. But today's topic, what we talking about on the Only Syn That Matters today? You know what I mean? Uh, we go to a crafting and farming. I'm gonna call it crafting and farming for dummies. Hold on, let me fix something. Let me fix something, cause that's gonna be a problem. Pop. There we go. Nah, no more echo. Sorry. Okay, first let's go see what the heck is blinking over here and why it's blinking, and we'll go from there. We're gonna see what's blinking. We're gonna see what's blinking. Y'all with me? So y'all rocking with me. Let's go. What's up with you? Twitch bounty rewards, gifting subs. Shout out to that. Oh wow! I got some free cores, baby. She's still blinking though. Hold on. Yep, yep, yep. You ain't got nothing else. I don't know. Yeah, till next time. Guess that was a thing. I guess. So I'm gonna do some running around and whatever, and we're gonna talk about this crafting and farming and a few topics in the Destiny community. Oh, yo, son, your hair crazy. I like it. I like it though. We're gonna talk about a few topics in the Destiny community. A few things is buzzing. A few things in my ear. A few things I'm hearing out there in them streets. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about just a lot. You know what I mean? A whole lot. And let's start it off with the easiest one. So I have been on a mission lately. You know what I mean? Like trying to find the perfect look for my Titan slash Hunter slash Warlock. Pretty good. How are you? Thanks for asking. Nice chess piece. Too bad I already got one. I appreciate you though. That's all you got? I came all over for that. That's it. And that's all y'all had. You had me way over here for nothing. Me come all the way over here for nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Alright, so let's go. Let's see what I have left to do. Oh, those. Excuse me, but those is a little nasty tonight. I thought it was a great idea to sleep under a fan, so it's on me. You know what I mean? We could knock out these here. I got these reflections to do. So we're gonna knock out two birds with one stone. So when you start the game, you start with three characters. You know what I'm saying? A selection of either Titan, Warlock, or Hunter, and you typically go with what you like. And some people say, "Well, I'm gonna play all three, and I'm gonna do the things." That's cool. It's your choice, your game. So we did. Went out there, got all three, and ran with all three, doing our things or whatever. Right? Here's where here's where Destiny 1 or Destiny 2 started. After Destiny 1, we played a certain way, and everybody was into that. We did that, did the things. You always was happy to play that way. Then Destiny 2 happened. Destiny 2 is different. It started off the same as Destiny 1, needing three characters and so forth to level and all kinds of pointless activities that Bungie was going. It's growing pains, you know? Hold on. We got C Tank plus Squid A. So C Tank plus Squid A. Come on, man. Easy, easy. Well, I want to say recently, all that changed. You don't need to run three. Oh, wow. What we got? Pizza slice, hamburger plus squid. Pizza slice, hamburger plus squid. Okay. Pizza slice, hamburger. Where the hell's the plus? Plus? Man, I put squid way back here. Squid. Okay. So recently, they made some changes to the way leveling works. Now you can just pretty much grind your way through it. You know what I mean? You don't really necessarily need. Oh, ooh. Oh, that should have been crispy, crispy snipe. Ooh. Right. So now you can do that. The power fantasy of being able to play is your favorite character is now a thing. So now you can literally lock in. If you love being a Titan, you have zero reason to be anything else because you level level slowly. I mean it. It beckons back to oh, get that. Oh, I even on a damage super. Okay, look at this work. Come on. Hold on. So let me take care of this here real quick because I'm on the wrong super. Didn't even know I was on stasis. Really? You trying to catch me? He behind me. He behind me. He behind me. Need that overshield. This is crazy. I got some shots in my snipe yet. You can tell I don't have surplus up. This is why I don't like surplus. Gotcha. Yep. So anyway, am I tripping? Aren't you supposed to be like boom? Excuse me. Excuse me. Ain't you supposed to like do something? You don't got a face. That's crazy. So, like I said, you have these things where we're playing into your power fantasy before was always dictated by us, and I'm gonna say us. I mean us streamers. You know, we always told you how the fastest way to do things was to go through and like, oh, if you follow this guy, we can get you can get this done really, really fast. And if you follow this guide, we can get you this shit done really, really fast. And you want to get done. Who doesn't want to get stuff done? So yeah, I can see it. So you listen to us or whatever, right? And these things were the natural norm. To quote a wise man, we were chewing your food for you. What's good, Shadow, man? I see you out there, brother. Gotcha. Got your nose. Got your nose. Or whatever, right? All right, so let's watch the memory first, and we'll go back into our little TED talk. See what this is.
I can practically hear the question on the tip of your tongue. Why did the traveler choose the hive? It violates everything you thought the light stood for. It puts power into the hands of your oldest enemies. And for what? Our God is always silent. It gives no answers.
Wow, that was kind of short. You know what I mean? Like it was almost like reminiscent of telling us part of a memory. Anyway, so streamers dictated that you needed to play all three characters if you wanted to. If you wanted to, oh, hold on. Yep, that is instant death right there, people. You see no ripples in the water? Yeah, that's instant death. That just is how you're supposed to play. If you wanna, be successful with Destiny, these are the things you need to do. And for a time, that was true. A good portion of Destiny couldn't be solved by gamers. You needed guys, the big name guys. And I'm not knocking them right now, but I'm just keeping a spade a spade. and it, wait, yo, how do I get that over? I'm dead. Well, this is over with. So I did not even know there was a thing back there. Oh my god, yo. It says immune, brother. Oh, the worm launcher. I did not realize I was supposed to have the worm launcher on me, man. Do I have time to get it on and put it on? Oh, I missed it. Okay, well, I'll get the next one. So, I was like everyone else when I started the game, playing Destiny 2. I was watching the YouTube videos. It's a huge rip. Huge rip. Watching the YouTube videos, trying to get better, trying to learn. You know what I'm saying? Because there was so much of the game at the time when I first started playing that it was just mystical to me. Titan, Hunter, Warlocks, yeah, Cade 6, Zavala, yeah, Ikora. All these things were huge to me. You know what I'm saying? And like I loved the story. I loved the lore. And it just grew on me. What's good, bro? What's happening, brother? What's happening? It grew on me, right? And I was like so enthralled, right? Cause like before Destiny, and mind you, this is gonna be a talking piece, people. So if it's a problem, it's a problem. So it grew on me, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, oh, you're already dead. Oops. And as it grew on me, I wanted to know more about the lore, more about the story, and so forth. Cause to quote Dejean, yo, when I put on the game, I'm putting my hunter boots on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in there. My guardian's the ones being talked to, and I wanna feel like I'm part of this universe. And the immersion factor was huge for me because I was a PlayStation guy at the time. And as a PlayStation guy, you want to feel like because PlayStation was huge for single player games. What are you doing, brother? What are you doing? So that's what's up. That's what's up. Thank you. Hey, thank you for hanging out with me, bro. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Well, rock with me for a second, man, because I'm gonna, a little talk. I'm gonna be talking to you, just you and everybody, in just a second, man. I got questions. So when I got into the game, the first thing that was evident was that the range on this joint, bro. The first thing that was evident was I noticed that everybody had all these characters, and guys weren't mastering one class; they were mastering three. And I noticed that I'm a regular dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm a regular dude. I just be chilling. You know what I'm saying? And I want to play the game a lot, so I enjoyed it a lot. It's like everybody else who plays the game, right? But something I couldn't deny was that even in my playing, I noticed that I didn't have time to master them all. Because every time I thought I learned something, there was something else to learn. Every time I thought I got enough armor, there was more armor to get. And it just felt like a never ending grind. I was like, I'll never get this. It just never ends. So I made a decision a long time ago that I'm going to defy the streamers. The streamers told me I need to play with three characters. I'm gonna say they wrong. I'm playing with one because I'd rather be the master of one than just mediocre at three. Plus, at the time, I worked a lot, so it was really really hard to get all my weekly stuff done and my daily stuff done. Having three characters is rough. Cause whether y'all believe it's not, Destiny's an in-depth game, bro. Like you can lose a whole day in this thing easily. So I did that. I got criticized for it because when it came time to light level, it was so hard because it was only a handful of things you could do to raise your light level. And being that I had already locked myself out to one character, that means I only got one chance at loot and everything. Fast forward to today. That lockout's no longer here. Bungie has given us the option of playing multiple characters if you want to, the way it should have always been. But you don't have to play three characters to keep up, man. This season, along with several of my good friends, we rock one character on purpose just to show the world that you don't need to run three characters to make max light. Plus, another important fact, man, if you're not a streamer, enjoy the ride. You do realize the reason why we play so much and so often is a handful of us are just nerds. You know what I mean? A lot of us are just pure nerds. And a lot of us want to get the content done so that when it's your turn, we can teach you the right way, baby. You know what I'm saying? Get pooped on by the worm. Oh no. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there, bro. I have never been a fan of the PvP in this game, but one time. When skill based matchmaking was a thing, I really enjoyed PvP. Since they got rid of it, I could care less about PvP. And I got some friends that play some PvP, like your Halfros, your Saints, your Shadows. These guys is good. They out there slapping them. Me, I don't care. I don't care enough. It ain't because I mean like the thing about PvP, and I'm on a tangent right now, but I'll get back to my point in a minute. The reason I don't care about PvP like that is because there's no progression. Like the thing I loved about skill base was it meant if you were the best, you faced the best. So it gave me something to work up to. One day, I was idiot enough to believe that one day I could play against the big streamers once I get my weight up. Because I thought of them as being like the bosses in a game, right? And what I found was, when they took away that, I began to see PvP for what it really was, man. Content creators wanting to make content showing you amazing plays and stuff against people who aren't as good. And I don't know how y'all feel about that, but I don't respect that. If I faced off against 15 potatoes and got 50 kills, it's not impressive. That means somebody wasn't paying attention. It means somebody really didn't know how to play the game. That's not something to brag about, in my opinion. That's just me. They ain't nothing to brag about. So you stomped on guys and ruined their experience. Aren't you the best? Ooh. Like what I was looking to see, I wanted to see your Aztec crosses and your M Tashes and your Ascended Nomad face off against each other, because I really wanted to see what high level play looked like. And for some reason, these guys were so against. Oh, I don't want to do that. It's not fun. Made all these videos. PvP's not fun anymore, or whatever, right? And again, I'm just keeping it a stack. Stop me when I'm lying. That just turned me off, man. Like if my buddy Dejan wants to get in there and play PvP or whatever, and he's not really good, or I'm not really good, and everything, and we get in there, it's terrible. It's a terrible experience. We get in there, you get stomped by one team, and then the next team, you get stomped by, what I'm saying? Six stacks gather up or whatever. But you know what didn't happen with skill based matchmaking? Any of that. You know why it didn't happen? Because you were penalized for stacking up. If you put a team of good players together, you're gonna play a team of good players. And that's ironic. The same people who say they want competitive PvP were the same ones not wanting to face off against the competitive PvP people. They want to play against. I mean, like the kids say, they want a W. You can't get a W playing hard opponents. I mean, like seriously, think about it. If you're a boxer and you only boxing the guys who are not good, who wants to see that? But you know, people will be people or whatever. I'd rather watch Halfro rage out going in and getting a we ran than watching any of these so-called streamers do it. Hey, take that how you want to take that. You know what I mean? It's meant to be slanderous too. I'd rather watch Shadow and Saint go through and go flawless than watch any of these streamers out here do it. Big streamers, cause y'all frauds. All you big streamers are frauds. That's on me. Frauds. You're not helping anybody. You're not bringing the community up. You're looking out for you. And that's why the community is so tight, so damn toxic right now. Because everybody is molding themselves after you idiots. We should be a community. This is a multiplayer game. This should be a community of people teaching, not people bragging and showboating and peacocking. Why are we doing that? Because what are you showing your videos? Definitely nobody showing. There is no videos teaching anybody anything. It's bragging. Oh yeah, look what we did. Watch this clip here of a 50 kill game. I'm gonna teach you how to play PvP after watching me just destroy this kid, this guy who wasn't paying attention to me the whole time. What? You never had, bro? I got a clip. I got a reran, but that was back when comp was a thing. And I ain't going even front, bro. I think the team I got that we ran off of was had to be casuals, bro. Cause like I was not good. But it's just frustrating, man. We become a community of toxic people or whatever. But let's go back to what my message. So I noticed a lot of other. Oh, y'all want to play? I noticed a lot of people were concerned about leveling and everything, and we were out here saving bounties and doing all this stuff or whatever to ensure that we could just drop our weapons on our next character and do this here or whatever. I'm gonna ask a question that was asked to me. What is the point of max light level right now? What are you doing that you couldn't do casually? Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing other than making content. That's all it was for. Just keep it a stack. That's all it was for. It was for content. Make a video basically telling you, hey, look, you need to do this here. You need to get this weapon right here. Get this right now for next season because you never know or whatever. Bro, we got more weapons this season than we've ever gotten in the game ever. So all the stuff they had you go farm for their clicks was for what? I'm not against people streaming. I'm not against people having messages. I'm against people who are pointlessly and selfishly only looking out for themselves with these things. I ain't seen a good video yet about crafting. I have not seen a person speak positively from this community about crafting. You know what I have seen? Lies, half truths. Oh, craft this god roll weapon now before it's gone. Get this before it's gone. And I'm like, come on, bro. Come on. My man Shadow and I formed this game non-stop. We on more than a little bit, right? And I never claim to be the best. No, I'm the working man's champ. You know what I'm saying? I'm just out here having a good time and playing the RPG the way I want to play it and enjoying every minute of it. Right? I don't see any weapon as being a god roll anymore because just too many factors to include. Like, if you're a mouse and keyboard, there's one set of good weapons. And I mean, when I say good weapons, I mean weapons that pair well or synergize with having a mouse and keyboard versus a controller. But there's different roles that work better for different setups. Very few of your content creators even telling you that. Got you out here going grinding for the funnel web and telling you the funnel web is amazing, and it is. But it's not as sticky on a controller as it is on PC. Trust me, I've seen it. So you out here farming for that or whatever, right? And you get these weapons, and you're not even crafting weapons. Bro, people complaining. Your favorite streamer told you, oh, crafting weapons is boring, blah, 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 blah. Bro, crafting weapons is the future. You don't like the grind, right? Outside of having to farm for a weapon pattern, that's it. All you have to do is play with it. Pause. It's amazing. I'm just baffled. So few of you people out here in the world think for yourselves. Wait a minute, what's that? Hey, because even if I like something as Evo, it's still I'm just Evo. I have different tastes from you. I like different things than you. Uh, it didn't open. Oh yeah, it did. Holy what? Oh, nah, don't run over here now. Nah, don't leave now. Nah, you want to leave? Nah, don't leave. Oh, you got pooped on. Hold that. That's how you do it, there, Junior. That's how you do it, there, Junior. Anyway, crafting is the future. There are so many good weapons you can craft, but here's the thing: every gun isn't meant for everybody. There's guaranteed bound to be at least one crafted weapon that you will like, but you'll never know it. Oh well, I'll just wait for such and such to make a video on it. Well, listen, my man Shadow already made a video on it. Y'all, and I don't know why y'all ain't like, comment, and subscribe to this man yet. Come on, stop playing with me, man. The man's out here doing God's work. Get on it. Help this man out. Help your fellow community out, man. Help a brother who's out there with y'all, willing to go out there and go arm in arm with you, man. I don't think these big guys have been privy to the fact that a lot of oh snap, privy to the fact that a lot of their nope, y'all all getting this work. I don't think they're privy to the fact that a lot of the nonsense that they spew is being taken as gospel by a lot of gamers. Okay, so where you at? Oh, it's another one. Oh, you want the smoke? Oh yeah. That worm. Get wrecked, noob. Okay, that's not what's supposed to happen. I'm supposed to be getting some stuff. But no, I just oh y'all over here too. Okay, I see y'all. I just think that some of you are not giving crafting a chance because somebody out there's told you that. Now if you don't have the time to craft or you got other stuff to do, I understand. But I really think the season's over with as far as like another one. Cause like I don't think we have much left in this season as far as no, it's not there where I'm going. As far as content's concerned, I don't think we have much left. Which leads me back to my question, like, like I wonder how much we've really had from the start, cause yeah, for real. Oh, you got you want the smoke too? Another one? Oh snap, yo Shadow, I'm gonna need help over here, bro. These they real. Oh, I got all of them. Get pooped on. Yeah, I knew he could get me. What the hell? Why is what the hell is this? That was a thing? What's this? What's this? Ah, I can't open it. So I got two of them at one time. Wow, I never had that happen before. That was crazy. I fought all three with some red weapons. Yeah, I definitely wasn't about that action. You see this? You see this? I wasn't ready. Anyway, so I guess my message with that is this game is in such a great place right now that you no longer need to play at 95, all day long or whatever, unless you want to. It's not a requirement anymore. And more importantly than not being a requirement, you no longer need to follow advice. My sentiment is you should be able to get in here now yourself and fill it out, man. Like like if my man Saint told me today, he said, Evo, if you like sniping, why you got a shotgun out? I said, because I'm not confident in my shotgunning skills. I mean, my sniping skills. He said, well, you'll never get better not using it. no true words have ever been spoken. How do you know it's a God roll if you never picked it up, you never used it, never had fun with it? You know, my my thoughts are merely a recommendation. They're not a guideline. They're not telling you what to do. It's me telling you what I think is pretty good. And even I can be wrong. I'm human. That's why I'm part of the people. And I hate to be preaching at you, but I'm seeing a trend of toxic BS become the norm, and it's taken away from what this game used to be. What the hell is like this? Out of curiosity, I didn't do the raid day one. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not mad at that. But for everybody who ran the raid on day two rather and got it clear, the question is, do you think it's fair? Because I mean, the people who ran it day one, they had issues, of course. So yeah, they couldn't clear it. But you think it's fair that you got? Would you have been able to do it? Because like it's a legitimate argument that a lot of people who cleared it on day two cleared it because they watch people clear it already. So it's easy to kind of easy to follow instructions, right? He said should be to reset. True, but let me throw this out there. So I'm gonna side with the cowards for a second, just for a second. I don't think it's fair, and I know it's a technical problem from on Bungie's part, but only the top three should have been getting the rewards anyway. Everybody else should be getting the rewards, different type of reward. You know what I'm saying? It's called a raid race. I sympathize for those who had to go in there on contest mode blind and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I didn't do this contest mode, but I did Deep Stone and I did Vogue. And those day ones was rough, bro. We got it done, but they were rough. But what I think the problem is, if it's truly a raid race for world's first, yeah, the first, the top three should be there. Yeah, no problem. They should be getting the emblem. That should be the only emblem given out for those. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else who clears it on day one, you get an ornament or something. Something to say you did it too, but not the same emblem as the guys who did it day one. Did it like that, right? So you legitimize it, and then everybody else, make it a timer, like you said, yeah, it's still a contest. It's at the end, it's still a contest. So I say, after the third team wins, contest is over. Third after the third clear. Now, granted, again, this one here is a little different because Bungie had so many friggin' bugs that I'm gonna go on the line and say that yeah, I think everybody who plays it on day two or as equally should receive it as well. Yeah, I know it's not fair. I know it's messed up. But like you just said, a contest, bro. And y'all extended it, so yeah, sorry, but hold his L. But in all future day one raids, there should be an emblem for the top three, and it should be more than just a freaking emblem too, because figuring a raid out is not easy. But give them something for day one, for the first three clears, something, and make it something interesting and unique or whatever. And after the third person clears, that's it. Then make contest mode an optional thing. This way, if you want to get that challenge, you can, and give people a check. What I like to consider a contest mode emblem for doing it like that, and then your regular emblem, and then you got to solve just like that. Because you can't play this everybody wins thing without having problems like this right here arise. If everybody can get an emblem, no matter what place you got, it's not a contest at that point. It's a participation award. Well, you got it done too, and here's one for you too. Well, and I mean, I feel like your emblem should be special too. Like if Shadow and Slate got out there with Half-Row and y'all got a day one clear and y'all were number two, it should say second place on the emblem. It should be only rewarded to you guys, or give yourself a title, a seal that's only awarded to the top three to make it worthwhile. You know what I'm saying? Something that separates you from a guy who just ran it and got it. Because I mean, if you look at it, bro, there was thousands of clears after the first one. Like they legit, people were legit carrying other people through it, and that's on Bungie. Again, I'm still putting it on Bungie because they could have rectified this by having a challenge mode that actually works. But yeah, like that. I mean, if you looked at the people who are watching raids and streaming or whatever, everybody's stream numbers dipped right after people started winning. After the champ contest was over and the first team had won, numbers started dipping. People want to see a winner. Nobody, you know what I mean? Your loyal audience will be there to watch you fight through, but like I don't think people are loyal like that, honestly. So I think they can fix it like that. Now, enough of raids. Let's talk about crafting. So I watched the internet explode over the last few days. People complaining about crafting being too grindy and it's not fun, or oh the weapons won't drop or whatever and everything. And I'm gonna take it. I'm sorry ahead of time. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna take an elitist standpoint. Settle, man. It's gonna come off wrong, bro. Actually, yo, hop in it. Yo, matter of fact, let me get you in the chat. We can talk because you actually can speak on this with me, man. You my bro. Let me get you in here. Go down, sound, Bob. All right, Shadow. I'm in game chat, so you can join in on this convo. Definitely need you here. What's your input?
You.
All right, so let me go back to my little soliloquy. Like I was saying, yo. So I'm gonna say this is gonna hurt some feelings real quick, right? But if you think your little 2 hours in Wellspring should reward you with a pattern, you out of your mind. This thing is gonna
Yeah,
be
no,
here
I
for.
agree.
It's gonna be here for a full year. You gonna put more than 2 hours in. You're gonna respect my time because I put in more and I didn't whine about it. Matter of fact, I enjoyed every minute of it. I mean, the idea that everything is go fast and you get the weapons now, whatever. No, that's not how this works. You gonna grind, and I like it, and I hope they don't change it. I think tying an exotic quest to it was a bad idea, but what's done is done. I saw Twitter blow up, bro, and I saw people complaining and whining about how they don't want to grind something for patterns or whatever. Didn't have to play the content, the level the gun up. I'm like, oh my god, what do you guys want? You cried about
Right? When it's
random
all
rolls.
about random rolls,
Yes,
right?
they cried about random rolls. Oh, I'll never get 5 out of 5. I said, hey, okay, cool. Yeah, I gotta wait for you to get 5 out of 5. Oh, I don't want to do that. I just kind of want to be to make my personal role so it can be OP. I'm like, no, they can't do that. How do you balance a game where you can let people make whatever they want?
Yeah. Like even the perk pools that they gave us are fine. Like you can make largely whatever you want, but like yeah, you have to have it within reasonable expectations, right?
Yeah, agreed. I think it's crazy. Bro, there's so many people that I have met and played with today that have not crafted a single weapon. They are complaining about having tons of red ring weapons, and I'm like, oh, it's because you need them for
Okay, yeah, no, like
like
they can shut up. Like
yeah,
yeah.
like how do you like the red rings are dropping higher as a response to people whining about not wanting to farm for them. So now that they're dropping more, you got to use the weapon. You said you wanted. The people said they wanted an MMO. They wanted the game to be more MMO like and have all these processes and everything. Well, here you go. You got it. Now you want it to be spoon fed to you, so it's easy that you don't have to grind. I don't understand it, man. People can play Diablo all day long farming
Yeah, I
for.
think part of it's like a mentality because you're right. Like Diablo, Escape from Tarkov, that game has a masochistic community. Like they're actively hurting each other or themselves to make the game better. That's the fun part of that game is sucking your own dick or getting the game to suck it for you. One of the two ways. Like or shoving it in the rare case down someone else's throat, right? But
Yes,
that's very rare, and so that's kind of a mentality of the community itself, which is A on the community, but B it's on the last 4 years of D2. It's like a mixed bag, but I'd say it's largely more on the community at this point. It's getting more on the community, which is very good. Should be that way at least.
indeed. And it's what's crazy. Here's the part that's crazy, right? So let's say you don't want to farm, right? You were just dead set against crafting weapons or whatever, right? They're dropping rolls. They're actually the game's actually
Yo,
working in your favor. You're getting random rolls of the same things you don't want, right? And because I'm finding some sleepers now, weapons I didn't even know I would like, and they aren't craftable, which kind of makes me sad. This hand cannon right
next
here.
season.
Oh my gosh.
Next season.
Oh yeah,
Yo,
next season's gonna be crazy. I'm hyped or whatever. But like I said, this is we finally gotten to a place where you don't need three characters to play. Finally got to a place where you could live out that power fantasy of being a space pirate or a space titan, a space marine or a space wizard, and you don't need to worry about being the titan or the hunter or whatever. You can just play one character and have fun. You can lock down. They made it so bills matter, and they're no longer a joke. You can actually spec into certain things and use it. And I'm saying this is wonderful. This is everything we've ever asked for. Destiny's at its best point right now. I know some people say, "Oh, D1 was better." Um, D1 has its merits, but D1 died, in my opinion, when it stopped getting content. So I don't want. I'm not comparing Destiny to a dead game, in my opinion. I'm going to compare Destiny to Destiny
rip.
2, because yeah, we haven't. Destiny 1 hadn't gotten content in forever. So I'm sorry, I can't do that. I can't go back and forth about an old game that's gone. So Destiny 2 is in a good place, in my opinion. You're finally at a place where you don't need to worry about the power grind. Hell, I think Shadow was saying a couple of days ago, it's a good chance power grind might go away.
Maybe yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
That would be wonderful. But no, I think I think a lot of mistruths about crafting are the reason why people aren't doing it. People are really against crafting. Oh, I listened to one streamer last night say that, well, it was a smaller guy, but she said that until weapons like the Fate Bringer and so forth are retired, there's never going to be a reason to craft. And I was like, well, that's a terrible way to look at it. Because while Fate Bringer is amazing, it's in master content first, and more importantly than that, not everybody has one, and not everybody does raids. So I can get it. I mean, I guess I get it. Fatebringer is amazing. I do get it or whatever, and I think that's the reason why they went with a smaller loot pool, smaller version of craftable weapons. I don't know, Shadow. What you think, man? I mean, I could go on for days with that.
I mean, I think you were right in that. Yeah, she's looking at it too, like too narrowly. Like, yeah, it's not necessarily a bad thing that Fatebringer doesn't beat any crafted hand cannon, not counting that there isn't a crafted hand cannon, but pretend we're fast forwarding the next season when you can
Hmm.
craft these three, four, five hand cannons that we just got. Like, she still kind of has a point, and that's why I'm hoping the new adept weapons out of the raid drop with crafting ability or like crafting potential. But it's still saving vault space and like a specialty weapon. If you want to use a Fatebringer forever, like go for it. There's nothing wrong with that anyway. Or if you want to use a non-crafted funnel web forever, like go for it with a random roll. It's an option. And I think people are getting too hung up on that and they're letting that overtake whatever they could choose. And so they don't do anything in a way and then they just get mad because they feel no point in doing anything. I don't know.
But why do people hate options so much, bro? What is wrong with having options? I think that's great.
Right?
Because
Yep.
we're finally at a place where you can play Destiny 2 like the way you want to, like having options. You can craft if you want to. You can farm if you want to. A lot of you can grind. You can grind at your own pace. Bite-sized story. You don't have to do all the crazy things everybody else does. It's wonderful. I always think you should partake. You know what I mean? Even though I don't like PvP, I think PvP is a what is that? There is a star. What is this? Reveal.
Might be a buff on the other side. I think yeah, that's the buff.
What does it do?
Yep. I don't know. It gives you some kind of like either precision or whatever, but I haven't figured out what else it does.
Got you. All right, but nah. I really think crafting is gonna be dope. I think the more you craft, like I was looking into it. I was in Iron Banner. You hear this afro? I was in PvP. Iron Banner using the hammer and what's the name of this shotgun now? Jesus, the Ragnhild D. But this thing slaps, bro. Oh my god, this thing's amazing in Crucible. And I would have never known because I always thought it was trash. And it's a
I
crafted
mean, it is
weapon.
in PvE, but like yeah, it's they're getting. This is the first time they've made weapons much clearer in some ways for like the whirlpool where they're PvP or PvE. Like you can use it in PvE, but it's very clearly a PvP like designed weapon. Doesn't
Yep.
mean you can't use it in PvE, but like the ease of use
Yeah.
out of the box.
It's freaking amazing. I would say it. In PvP, I love it, bro. It's a great weapon. So like I really think
Yeah, once we're in the final season and we have all Light 3.0, because remember the last season, the one before Lightfall, we'll already have had Light 3.0 the season, the last Light 3.0 the season before that. And so you'll get all the crafting weapons by that season, you'll get everything that's like um, subclass wise and whatnot, and so it'll make more sense then, but I think that's what people are missing. And then
true.
how far it transitions beyond that.
It's a lot to it, bro. I think this we're just hitting the tip of the iceberg with it. It's so much more, and I'm
Yep.
excited. I'm excited, and the reason I'm excited is because we asked for this. This is what we've been asking for all these months. Bungie, give us a reason to play the game. They said, "Cool, hold my beer, hold this here, hey, and play this too." Oh yeah, and you gotta play this right here too.
Yep.
And y'all got this stuff,
Yeah,
and the first thing
is it
y'all
the
do,
first time?
yes,
Yep.
Bungie gave us everything. They opened the vault, so here you go, hold this, and this, and when you're done with that, hold this. You know what the first thing y'all do? I don't want to farm. This is taking too long. Like, come on, what are y'all doing? Why? So,
Yeah, this season that like they upped the since they upped the red weapons, it's much better. I had almost 7k neutral last night at the end after just a couple of red weapons. Like it's insane. They drop much more. It's fine now.
that's what I'm talking about. Uh-oh, I do a double special. Did not mean to do that. All right, so I need to do. Oh my God! All right, hold on. What is this? Precision frame? All right, so I did not know the under your skin was this good, bro. Are you
Yeah, it's
serious?
better ADS. Yeah, because that one's a precision, Fell's a light frame, and it can roll archers successful. I have an archer's successful one on me. It's not crafted though for the under your skin and Fell. But under your skin's one is better for ADS. Fell's is better for hipfire, at least so far.
Wait,
But it's weird,
what? Okay, that explains a lot
just
then.
because of how the frames are. I think it's because of the frame.
Ah, got you. All right, so you need to run
Fell's a lightweight. This is precision, like you said.
Okay, I need to do one more. Oh, I could do that one again? So, wait, huh? I need to alter reflection. We're gonna run that real quick. But yeah,
Go for it.
yeah. So I had to put the raid off until the weekend. Sate says he wants to be in on that, and everybody else is jumping in. I mean, oh, so it should be crazy. Is Saturday good for you?
Yeah, weekend sounds good. Saturday sounds good.
Sweet. I need to message Dio because I think he wants to get on it as well. But yeah, I'm just yeah. Hey, apparently, I'm on stream and I don't care. Apparently, um, my message about a certain streamer's viewpoints on needing a Destiny 3 didn't sit well with his community.
Oh, you
Oh,
saw? Oh no. Oh yeah,
yeah,
Sweat's community will fucking ravage you. They're the
yeah,
loud is funny kind of people, the XQC, which is fine. Like that's fine that people are into that, but yeah, they'll fucking ravage you for no
yeah,
reason sometimes.
yeah.
And that's not necessarily his fault. He's tried to fix that for a while because I've watched him for 2 years. But yeah, it's I'm sorry.
Fortunately, I'm not big enough streamer for it to matter. But yeah, yeah, this is say they didn't like what I had to say.
What they say? What happened?
um, just it was respectful. It wasn't bad. Just you were wrong. The Destiny we needed Destiny 3. Outstanding half row. Good, good. What is it? Spider Squid A plus. Where is Spider? Hold on. Where is Spider? What the hell is Spider? Oh, so Spider Squid. Let's go Spider.
You are
Spider.
famous, by the way. If it got to sweat that fast, holy fuck.
I ain't nobody, bro. Just another stream I had with.
Nah, it got to sweat instantly. Like,
I
nah.
don't. It got to his community. I don't think cause he would have spoke on it or made a joke about it.
Oh, okay.
Nah, this is a community. It's, Squid A plus. It was hilarious. But basically, I was wrong. We do need a Destiny 3, and oh hell, I forgot what are the other sides after after Squid.
A and equals, or the
Uh,
division equals.
got you. A and equal. Oh, wow. A over here. It was respectful, man. It wasn't too bad. I was expecting to get cussed out, honestly.
Oh yeah,
just
I mean that's just standard. But like, but
yeah,
I don't know. They just curse a lot. I don't think that's like a personal thing.
yeah. But these are younger gentlemen. These are younger gentlemen, and they're very passionate. So I can respect. Oh, that's not A. Oh shit. Where?
That was A in the corner. The equals is right there.
Oh, okay, sweet. I got mixed up. It was very interesting, man. I had some discourse with a young man who watched James Monster. Me and him we had some discourse as well. Um, I've been talking to streamers today, bro. I've been really busy. You know what I mean? Streamers and gaming. It was cool. It was pretty cool. Well, streamers, fans, and streamers or whatever.
Yeah, as
It
close
was
as you can.
yeah. Well, yeah. I don't think Sweat Sickle would ever speak to me directly. I'm nobody.
Well, no, I mean, I thought when you first said it, like he brought it up on stream, right?
Oh
That was
God, no, no, no,
what
no,
you
no. And
thought. But like, I don't know.
I don't subscribe to his stuff or everything. I love the way this thing sounds. But nah. And if it comes to that, he wanted to have a conversation. I'm all for it. I still feel like his conversation was coming from a place of elitism, and that was not the answer because we'd be back in the same problem again in no time. I think Bungie to end that conversation, like I said before, Bungie's problem is finance. They don't have enough people on the task to be able to give us what we need. If they had enough people, it would not be a problem. Because I mean, if you get a new game, you still need more people. If you're short staffed now and the game's already a thing, how long are we waiting for Destiny 3? 3 4 years? But that's neither
Decade.
right. That's that armchair dev stuff, and I don't want to do that. I programmed a little in my
Yep.
lifetime, and I know for a fact it takes a long time to get bugs straight or whatever. And investors don't want to hear about that. They want you to get that game out as soon as possible. Get it out, get us some cash flow, and then we'll fix it later. Uh,
Yep. But that's been the root cause of all the issues in gaming in the last decade. So it's
correct.
like good on Bungie for getting out of that.
Yeah, so no, I'm fine. Let them fix it. Oh, what have I done? Mistakes were made. Oof.
Easy.
All right, let's go see what's. what this message was and get my worm launcher ready.
True.
All right, let's do
Oh, an
it.
enemy heavy. Rip.
Uh oh.
I know what you're wondering. Why did Mars reappear? The Witness stole your planets and moons with a power from the deep. The power to move worlds from one place to another. So why has Mars returned while the others are still absent? And where are your lost friends?
Am I missing something?
No, it's just long.
When she paused it for. Wow. So she was pausing for.
Rip.
How are you supposed to hit that?
You just missed it. You gotta aim like higher. Yeah, there you go.
It didn't blow up. Oh, okay, let's try it again.
Hmm.
It's showing
It's
immune
weird.
for
It
me.
should. We might have to find a way to come in here that's not in this mission then. It's the only other thing I can think of.
That's that's no bueno. Hmm. Must be using the wrong thing then, or whatever. Do you need a master vox? I'm down if you and Shadow are. I, I mean, sure. That ain't a. Oh crap. Hold on. Let's see. If I can get this up. Uh, okay, sweet. These weapons ain't gonna work though. Let's see. What are we using this time? Got that. Okay, so this song coming in here fully prepared to do stuff. I had a grenade launcher last time. All right, sweet. Actually, just join us. We on. Can he join us here? Shadow, you up for master? What's it called? A master Vox run.
Oh yeah, I'm down. Sorry, my roommate was leaving.
Oh, you good? You good? All right, half. Just go ahead and join in on us. We're waiting on you. Make sure I'm good this time. Yep, everything's on. Yep, everything's on. I need to add on. Do I have room for it? No. Um, that's a rip. By the way, bro, this thing, not that. This thing here is amazing in the Crucible. That's this
The
new
new
scout.
scout. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you got a prep one on it? Fuck yeah, that's so good.
Oh, this thing is nutty. Like I, I, I was just shocked because I was like, wow. Now, granted, I still can't compete with the what's the pulse rifle, the exotic pulse. Uh, what's the name of it? I can't think of it right now, but that the exotic pulse is crazy. But this thing here slaps so hard.
Hell yeah.
So I should
Yeah,
be
it's a
ready.
pretty good gun.
Yes. So
It's like Crunchy.
yeah, yo, that's what it reminds me of. Exactly what it reminds me of. He said he logging on. All right. Well, we gonna be in orbit this way. You have to, cause it'll be easy that way. He got the glaive out. Oh, he about business, folks, ladies and gentlemen. Shadow got the glaive out. You know what time that is? He on a different type of time right now.
Yep, the Sanguine. Sanguine.
Yes. Oh, all right. I got my envisage down this time. No funny business this time. We should be great. Just to make double sure. Reload. Yes. Okay. I'm on my right one. Got my double invis on. Yeah, we are definitely there. Okay, he just logged in. This man got his profile picture up. Look at only half row people. Only half row. So that's a neat. That's a dope emblem, man. I like that.
The Val one?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Thank you. I think you have it as well on Bungie.net. Oh wait, no, you haven't beaten one yet. Damn it.
That's right. Oh, wow. You know what? After Saturday, I'm claiming it. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, you'll have it.
Yes. I have been watching the video. I reached out to Vicious Destroyer the other day. Look, I'm name dropping like crazy. Whatever. But reached out to Vicious Destroyer the other day about the raid, and he too was like, you definitely need to run it. And he was down to put me in the mix too. But I was like, nah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting on my bros. I'm good. I appreciate it though. And you know what I thought when I heard that? What a community we have. You know what I'm saying? Us small streamers ain't got ain't no quarrels. No elitism, no gatekeeping. You want to run? Let's do it. I like that, man. And that's wish the game was more like that for everybody. Hey, there he is.
I'm here. Sorry, like as soon as I asked that question,
Hmm.
it decided to give me like 5 ads. So I had to wait. I had to wait for you to like be
Yeah.
talking, and then I'll be like, okay, join on us, Sapro, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rip.
Uh, I tried.
Um,
Oh, he got one on too. He got the rag. Bro, this shotgun's crazy, man. All right. This,
I'm crafting it so that I can make the one I want because right now it's shite with subsistence demolitionist. But
listen. Hey, trust me. That roll right there is decent as a Crucible right now.
what
Yup.
what
Let's
is it
see.
just unstoppable? I can't remember.
Unstoppable barrier.
It is unstoppable
Yeah,
barrier.
I got you
Yeah.
unstoppable. Is it? Hold on, let me log.
I have both. You're gonna want both though, because the final room though we're just running around chaos to kill the boss.
Yep.
Um,
Equipment logged. Pestilence. Champion foes. Yeah, barrier
uns-
unstopped.
uns- unstoppable barrier.
Ooh,
Okay.
solar envoy shields. Let's make sure I'm good here. Okay, I got solar and void. How about that? Perfect. Both. Do I have a double joint on? Yes, I do. Solar damage resistance. Perfect.
Okay. I should be good.
All right.
You said barrier unstoppable, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Make sure it's master. Yeah, it's on master. Bop.
Equipment locked.
Yeah, the fun's about to begin. What the spin say? What-
Oh yeah, Evo, you want? I probably can't do it, but after this, I'll pop on ornament the ornament for
Which one?
uh, the arms that I was telling you I can't see shit
Oh,
with while running. You can
oh
see how
yeah, I
big it is.
definitely want to see those. We get this champion there. Yeah. Where is he?
All right, there we go.
Yep, back up to the top. Woo.
I just wanted to get rid of him so we don't have to do him later.
Yeah, that's true. No,
Yep.
that's saving time right there. Trust me.
Oh God, I just got murked.
Yeah, sparrows are dangerous, bro. Got your first barrier.
That works.
Yep.
Have you guys done this master yet, or
Yeah.
Um. Well, he
I
has.
have.
obviously you have?
Yeah. We ran it before. We just we failed at it. We came with the wrong bills, wrong everything. We got to the boss though. Got the boss down to like a smidge of
We
health.
almost had it once. Yeah.
Yeah, bro, you missed that, bro. Like Satan and I ran the Jin through the original,
Oh,
and because we
Because what?
okay, man, I want to make sure he was dead first. Because we failed so hard the first time. Oh my god, bro, we speed ran that thing. We, we just drug Jin through. Jin was like, well, don't worry, you'll be all right.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Like. Oh fuck. I feel so bad now.
Nah, don't. We
Oh.
we came back at nah. It was different. Satan and I are not used to getting bullied like that in content. And ooh,
why does that interceptor have like void shields? What the?
Yeah, you can't be on an interceptor.
Oh God.
Yeah, no. The tanks, the interceptors are for the tanks, not interceptors.
I got you. I got you. All right.
All right. Well, I guess I'll take out his void shielded BS. Oh God.
Yeah, he'll
I'm
one
coming.
shot. You be careful.
Yeah, it shields
He
off.
doesn't fuck around.
All
Thank you.
Okay, he's down.
Another plus to adept big ones, increased vehicle damage.
Okay, I'm just gonna go run into the thing over here.
Yep. Good luck.
I'm coming.
Don't die to a
Boom!
turret.
Don't forget the
Oh, I
turrets.
died, but it did.
Nice. Good enough.
All right. That's the I missed one of the. I that's both turrets down. All right, I'm gonna speed ahead to the next one.
Yep.
We're the LZ Guardian. Got a new toy for you. Courtesy of Empress Keitel. Have to admit, she's got style.
Unix and her rebels are not to be underestimated. The clairvoyance
Oh my
is
God, I hate
matched
controlling
only
a
by the
tank
legs.
in
Say what?
WSG.
Kill symbolics? Top for some
It's
big
not as bad as it used to be, but yeah, it's not great.
Oh my God, can I? Oh, there's a.
I got one tank.
There's a barrier here. That's fun.
Scions do not make such blunders.
Should I just forget about the barrier?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't
Get.
have to kill it. Oh, I'm dead. Live though, live. You just need to live.
Bro, there's unstoppables everywhere out here. What the actual fudge? Oh, nope. Nope.
Raising the It's like
Uh,
Wally, like, oh, I'm here. Oh no, oh, I'm here.
all right, I'm getting the hell out of here because I can't res either one of y'all. Jesus Christ, bro, you had like everything on you.
Okay, head down.
Cool, perfect.
The Scion Network is safe, but their transmitters can still be disabled. Here it spreads a message of psionic solidarity, using my father's resources. On Earth, the core method failed.
Oh god, how do I get out of here? Okay, that's cool. Thanks. Shooty McShoot thing.
Rip.
Um, bro, I
One
got you.
generator down.
Oh my God, I missed it.
Two generators down.
Go for it.
We need one more. Avro Blaze.
I'm going to get a tank. Sorry, I'm coming.
Oh, I'm
Oh
sniped.
shit. Oh shit. That's not good. Oh no, not good.
Yeah,
Just live.
yeah.
No, this isn't good. I'm dead.
You were in the tank. Why'd you get out of it?
Yeah, cause yeah,
The tank was literally on its last breath of death.
oh,
It
sheesh.
didn't matter.
Yeah.
You were right in front. You were shooting the tower with the tank, and then you left. That's all we needed.
Oh,
You lived.
let's run it back. Run it back. We got it. We got it now. That's good.
The Vanguard struck
Oh, cause I don't know how you drive them tanks. It's too damn slow.
my legions as
No, for
vital
me, it's just
operations. Now Urix leads a
the
powerful
maneuvering,
satellite
like going forward and back while turning.
garrisoned like a fleet of
It just
I
nomads.
forgot.
doesn't feel good on
May not be able
the
to strike
keyboard.
here or your fatherland, but we can limit their influence, kill their transmission, and their collaborators.
Him no drop heavy. Do not drop heavy. All right,
Sedge.
right. Oh, that's rock.
Yeah, the entire time I was watching your stream, I was rebuilding my magic decks.
What?
Nice.
Yeah, I've got a magic day on Monday, and I've had all these cards that I haven't really gone through, and then I realized I was like, oh, I haven't. I have so many rares that I haven't really gone through. so, so rebuilding some decks, adding some things, changing things,
Nice.
working on my commander deck stuff.
The amount of material flooding into this location is staggering. It can't all be Red Legion
Hello,
secrets.
I was
Dizzy.
about to say,
The
don't
rebels
forget the
have
turrets.
control of
Oh my
production
god.
outposts in a nearby system.
Man, you should be right.
They targeted a base with another bombardment.
Nice.
Such is the heroism of the Cabal. Heroism doesn't guarantee
Not
victory.
too far. Look a ball.
It guarantees a good death.
Oops, I'm shooting you apparently, so that's not gonna work.
Oh, heavy. Nice. Uh, don't forget the turrets.
It is blood.
Ooh.
Oh god!
Oh fuck.
Did
Alright.
you see that?
Did that just land on you?
Oh,
Whoa,
the tank
No, it
literally went
bounced.
Courtesy of Empress
backwards.
Keitel.
bro! It just the ship just exploded on me. You guys are good. I'll catch up.
Humans and
Sedge.
her rebels are not to be underestimated. The clairvoyance is matched
The
only
ship
by
said,
vast
nah, get this work.
Scion's a treacherous weapon. Our future war cult warned that in a hurry. Respect matters of honor. Scions do not make such purchases.
Oh
Rebels are
God,
the
why?
same ones
Why
that
does it
tried to
all
kill
hurt? Oh,
Zavala.
the tank is literally almost.
Tiresome
It's
pig.
it's a tank right
Oh,
here.
the
You
tank is dead. Ah!
get out of that, bro. Get out.
It literally was starting to explode. I was like,
Yeah,
get
it's
out.
yeah, it's one around here.
Yeah. At least someone went up there.
Uh,
Oh shit.
I'll cover.
I got one tank. There's a well on my body as well. Thank you.
Get out of there. Oh my God.
Yep, I just want to stun it. Run away! Run away!
Oh God, that hurt.
Get out of that.
The Zion network is safe, but their transmitters can still be destroyed. Murex spreads a message of psionic solidarity, using my father's resources. On Earth, we call that irony.
Oh, come on. Come on.
What are you trying to do?
Trying to get the tank before. Ah, I got everything on me.
No, come on. I was getting out of it. It didn't like me, not getting out. I'll have 15
Hold up.
seconds to respawn.
Victory!
You got it?
Nice.
And now we just have to shoot the door. Oh no, we're good.
Oh. I'm getting half row coming. Holy.
They've added a lot of enemy like low gravity. I just launched a Scion in the air with a tank
What?
shot.
I'm on the barrier clauses if we want to kill that BLs.
We don't need to, do we? Oh.
Nope, just run. Charge!
Yeah. Come on, come on in, half. Oh shit.
I'm here.
Okay.
I still need banners.
I got it. I got it.
Too late.
I still haven't bought the two Ascendant alloys from
For
where we
real?
get the 400 cost 2 for 1 because I haven't had enough.
God, these guys hurt.
Yeah.
Ooh, what the fudge was that? Oh, hi, there's another unstoppable.
Have you done this mission yet, Afro Master?
No, I haven't, that's why I was asking.
Oh.
Ah,
Okay.
I thought you had.
No.
Sorted up.
No biggie.
I just wanted the catalyst, and then I'll probably never run it on Master again unless there's a reason I need to.
There won't be.
Yeah, it's
Trust
just
me.
the catalyst and the pinnacle, I guess, but yeah.
I hear something. Oh. Watch other side.
My God, that hurt. A blue.
Woohoo.
Nice, and this is a perfect call.
Yep.
Oh God, I'm trying to make it.
Oh, also, if you didn't know, Ophidian Brass increases the melee range on a Blaze Afro.
Scion shot.
PvP. Cool. There's a well in the center if you need.
Yo, I'm here. Trust me, I'm here. Let's go. Did we kill the hold on, did we get the thing?
It's very close.
No,
It's dead.
Alright, you got it. Heifer got it.
Got it.
Alright. Oops. There we go. Hold that Vorpal. Hold that Vorpal.
Oh god, not good. I'm gonna sacrifice myself. I did. The fire killed me.
Oh.
Don't try and get me. God, so many freaking. It's that turret that's really annoying.
Oh shit. Here he comes.
I'll be up in 3 seconds.
All right, cool.
I'm back.
What we running? This is the Master Vox for the Catalyst, bro. Ooh, I can't get over there yet.
Good call. I got a well.
I got him. I got him. I got him.
Oh, I got
Yep.
him.
You're good.
It's all
You're
good
good.
though.
Hacking. All right, we're good.
Watch out. Woo. He was like, yeah, nah, ain't no, there's no get out.
Left.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, have you used glaives in PvP at Afro? They're great and it's hilarious.
I was
It's,
using it the other day when we were
it was
playing in the
cheap.
elevator. Don't you remember?
Oh,
It,
hell yeah. I
it,
didn't notice. It's my
it's
bad.
cheap. It's what it is.
What? It's great!
It's
Shut.
cheap. I know it. 2 shots.
Oh god. That weapon's not doing any damage to that unstoppable. Okay.
Okay, I ate from up here. Good God.
Good job.
Oh,
Man,
oh.
this reminds me of Brachus Zahn. Where's Brachus Zahn in the Abomination? With a
whether
bunch
you
of turrets.
whether you wanted it or not.
You've heard Zer do that line, right? Where
Yeah.
I just wish we had a 55-inch machine gun.
Right. Reload. I'm going to the left. I'm gonna hit him with a rocket and go to the left.
Sounds good. I'll go right.
These scions are traitors and servants to the
I'll
realm.
not go near where he spawns.
Yeah.
Secure that
That
quadrant
pro.
and
Watch out. He gonna spawn turrets everywhere, bro.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, the lightning killed me.
You got him, bro? Cause
God.
I'm trying to help. I got Afro.
oh, okay. Oh, damn. My fault.
No, you're good.
Oh, and I didn't want to finish you. And wow. 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 Ridiculous.
Yeah, it spawned basically everywhere.
Oh, there's a champion.
Yeah, you're gonna just have to private spawn normally.
Yeah, I will.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I mean, we got 2 minutes, 30 seconds. We gotta kill this dude, so.
All right.
So far,
Science up. Right one's down.
I'm going for the shadows on the left one.
You get center, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'm taking out the scorpion turret first.
Oh, I got cut down by the thing. I'm in the center. I did not get the center.
Oh god.
It's all good. You can sit in the bubble and not take damage as well, by the way.
Okay, couldn't get the middle one.
It's alright, I got it.
Okay, good, because
Maybe? Yeah, I got it.
Ooh,
Stay
okay.
alive,
five,
though.
4, 3, 2, and I'm back in.
Okay, I'm gonna try and get shadow.
Sure, we're just DPS. So we have a minute
Okay.
30. Need more
Yeah.
DPS, honestly.
God damn, dude. Oh my god, they knocked me out of my bubble. And oh god, I'm gonna die.
I got
I'm
shot
dead.
out of the bubble.
I'm dead. Wow.
Oh, we're good.
That was annoying.
No,
Oh,
we're good.
okay.
Shadow magic.
Fucking
So far,
Sid!
Warlock is back.
Yeah, we got a minute left.
We can do it, we just gotta be fast. Alright, Scions are up.
Okay, I'm going for left side. Maybe. Okay, I got left side.
Go ahead.
God.
Going for mid. Oh. The cheeks are clenched.
I'm going for middle two.
Mid's down, just DPS. I'm gonna
Where's
die.
he?
I don't know.
He's in. Where did? Oh. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Well, that was fun while it lasted.
Ah, shit, we out of time.
3 seconds, yeah.
Son of a bitch. I fucking hate timed bullshit.
Empress, you said Eurex was behind the attempt on my life.
Alright.
Oh no, why did I delete that?
Why?
Oh my god.
Eurex is motivated by the notion of a unified Scion
Oh, it
nation,
starts us here? Okay,
Yeah.
that's not as
their
bad.
full potential.
Uh,
She believes the players nearly accomplished that with the sundial. Until you kill them.
I deleted the pinnacle because I'm an idiot.
ooh. I don't see the champions, man.
They're in the back. They're on me. Come to the well, I am the captain now.
There it is.
Blood magic does not work on Well of Radiance. It does work on the Benevolent Dawn that you get from Well of Radiance, which is interesting.
Nice. Come on, game. Hold on, I'm coming.
No, I stunned him, but I never ripped. Nice bubble though.
Alright, Science popped, but we too close to the door. Yeah, glaive his ass, glaive his ass.
He's dead.
What?
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 It was a martyrdom.
Please tell me that killed something. Here he comes.
Oh hey, you can get up on the sides here.
He coming. He's coming. Really?
Yeah, look where I am.
Oh.
It's quite nice. I can see everything's head.
Hey. He dead.
Okay.
Shit, got rid of all those ads in there.
What? The fudge, dude! I was in cover.
Oh my God! Put your shield down. Ooh. Hey, look, bro, that glaive.
What's up?
Nothing. Halfro came by with a glaive on his back, and I didn't know what the hell it was, so I thought I was dead.
Yeah, you didn't know that the raid blade was on my back?
No, I looked up. I saw all I saw was the back of a glaive. Like, oh, what is that?
Rolk's here getting stomped.
Yeah, I thought I was
Yeah.
done. I'm like, all right, so I gotta be careful how much ammo I use now, cause
For some reason, my heavy doesn't do jack. So
oh, that wasn't that.
What's your heavy?
I have a Vorpal prospect. Oh god. Linear fusion on.
Oh. Oh wait, Warple. Yeah, no, Warple's murdered on heavies.
Yeah, it was on my character, so I just said whatever.
Yep. Cyan's dead, and so am I. What? There's a hole in the room?
Yep. Welcome to Bungie.
What? All right, so we don't need to kill him. Scott here. Come on. Come on. Go out. Pocket sand.
I want to shoot. I don't want to shoot you. I want to shoot the scorpions. All right, 3.5 minutes.
Yep. Just gotta do it fast. It's
Yep.
not hard.
and servants to the rebel Erix. Eliminate all resistance and secure that broadcast console.
Are we Cyan's out yet?
It's
Oh
very
my-
close.
Fucking kidding me, dude. There's too many.
Fuck
Don't
you.
even, yeah, don't even bother. There they are. Watch out to your left, Shadow.
I got the left side one.
Right side's down. We just need middle. Sorry, half orc died to the turret.
No, you're good. I'm shooting turrets.
Thank you. I'm
Yeah, I
ready
did
for
too.
middle. Middle is down. Prepare for the kill.
Oh god, no, my bubble's not up. No! I thought my bubble was up, so I'm gonna pop it. Oh my god, I keep dying. I'm sorry. This is
Sag.
ridiculous.
To do it, there's a well up there. For the boss being a bitch.
Well, oh god. Okay.
Yeah, like glaives do great damage against the boss too. Glaives are fucking great for damage.
I'm going to the left side. Turrets are back up. Be careful.
Trying to get middle, maybe? Nope.
Uh, the well did not hit me with.
Yeah, no, the well, you can't, yeah.
My bubble should be up, so I'm gonna try and bubble on him so he can just glaive the rest of his life down, maybe. But he might go run away somewhere. So
All right, I got
just
one of the No, I don't.
I'm up
All
to
right,
7.
I got the middle. You can damage him. Kill
all
him.
right.
We win.
He said,
I
"Kill
don't
him."
have a well. So you have to put your bubble in his ass. That's not
Oh,
his ass. Good enough. GG's.
did you just
Just-
get in the bubble and rocket him?
No, I just have a glaive. So I was gonna. That's why I asked you to put it on his ass.
Yeah.
Glaives do great damage for free for melee.
Oh, that's a strong GG.
Well, thank you, gentlemen.
Oh
What's
no.
it?
Wait, we going the wrong place?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No, it was GG. We got it.
Some sort
Oh.
of scion ritual.
Under my
Are
skin.
you just ceremony? In the far past, so distant,
A
before
Mask
their
of the Quiet One,
assimilation
okay.
into the Cabal.
You got an exotic too?
It's difficult to describe, but I know it well. Something like
Bro, I got two blues.
nostalgia.
50.
Memories
Oh,
speaking
underleveled.
how the spark
Piece of seasonal
exists in
armor.
all of us. How we are unified beneath an eternal chorus. It's peaceful and utter nonsense. Those beliefs were brutally subjugated by the Scions themselves long before we conquered them. Unix clearly wishes to stir a sense of forgotten psionic unity under the banners of Callus and the Black Fleet. Well done. With each operation, our enemy's intentions become clearer.
That's exactly what worries me. Savathun already infiltrated the last city using psychic manipulation. Now, the Black Fleet has added Callus and Scion rebels to its ranks.
Such things make our coalition more valuable by the day. Sharpen your mind as I sharpen my blade. When the time comes, we'll cut my father to ribbons. Together.
Wow.
Cool beans.
Right? Wow. That was that's pretty awesome.
Destroy it all.
The dog won't be destroyed.
Yeah, the dog will not be destroyed. That was a strong GG. That was on the to-do list.
Alright, Evo.
Hmm.
Take a look at,
Let's see.
is it this one? I think it's this one.
Let me look at this.
Take a look at these arms.
Jesus Christ.
So,
Yo.
you see on the right arm that like dagger thing
Yeah.
on the forearm? That thing obstructs your view when you're like aiming down sights and shit.
Oh,
It's stupid.
Oh wow, look, bro, those arms are obnoxious anyway. Look at the size of them joints, yo. Gee, yeah, they gonna probably have to fix it though. That
Yeah, I liked the look, and I was like, oh, I'll rock these. And then I was like playing, and I'm like, oh, I can't play with these.
no, that's. I mean, it does look pretty cool, but it's so freaking big. Look at the size. All right, yo, Jesus Christ, Bungie, Titans don't need to be that big all the time.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
I'm going by the tower. I had to pick up
Perfect.
something. Oh my god, yo. Afro's like the Incredible Hulk right now. You see him over
He
there,
looks like Master Chief, but with a
yo. Yo,
bigger chest plate.
Yeah.
exactly. That that was crazy, man. Yo, let's see what we got here. Scion. So what did I get? I got a pinnacle somewhere. Where is it?
So I started playing Jedi
Elden.
Fallen Order,
Uh
and
huh.
I forgot that it was like kind of Souls like. It's like Souls light almost. So
Ooh.
I was playing, and I was like, oh, I'm dying more than I thought. I'm gonna drop the difficulty down to Jedi Knight from Jedi Master,
Yikes.
cause
Rip.
Yikes. Yeah, bro. See. Are you two playing Elden Ring?
When I
I
find 20 more dollars, yes.
Uh,
Because if you remember the English Bull, he donated $40 to go towards Elden Ring. So when I find 20 more dollars, yep.
What's yours,
I
Afro?
I don't really. I have so many games I need to play because I've got Fallen Order now. I started playing Death's Door because that's on Game Pass. I need to play the Halo Infinite campaign at some point. And then Tunic just came out on Game Pass as well, so I'm just like,
Damn,
Nice.
yeah.
plus I want to buy
Kirby's Special Adventure comes out soon.
What
Metroid Dread. I need to get and play because I want to play that.
Yeah, bro. You
Kirby's Adventure is the Dark Souls of Kirby of Nintendo.
Kirby's.
It is actually Dark Souls but Kirby.
Is it out already?
No, no, no. It comes out this month on like
Okay,
the 25th or something,
because
but
it
it's
looked
very
like the
close.
Mario Odyssey of Kirby basically.
Yeah. It's the Dark Souls of Kirby. Like Dark Souls is the fucking Kirby of Dark Souls, and
Oh
Kirby is the
my
Dark Souls
god,
of
you
Dark
guys are.
Souls.
Well, I've never played Jedi Fallen Order. I've heard a lot about it. Um, so Halfro, I need you to go ahead and stream that so I can see it.
Oh, that means I'm gonna have to move my. Well, I guess I could just stream without my face. I'd have to figure out how to do it on my Series X, because, or else I'd have to bring the whole rig up to my computer because it's downstairs on the big 58 inch.
Ooh, ooh, you heard the flex there, Shadow. You heard the flex.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to think about it.
Oh,
I'm sure I've shared a picture of my downstairs setup
um,
before.
I'm sure
oh,
you have. I'm sure I've cried before.
oh my goodness, he said cry. Oh, no, I don't remember if he did, but
I should still have one on
I'm
me.
aware. I'm willing to bet you it's something nice though, bro. I don't think you would have like a janky setup. At least I hope not. Let's see, for all that. So, ooh,
You played an Elden Ring, Evo?
absolutely not. I'm watching you guys and living through you. Oh, listen. So I don't have. I'm a bald-headed man, thank God. But I would pull the rest of my hair out playing that game. I've watched KP fight bosses. No, not for me. No, no.
Oh,
And they can invade
oh,
people.
you'll love watching me play then, because I do it naked with a great sword,
Oh my,
fucking dodge rolling everywhere. It's great.
bro, people invade your world, come in and just two shots. No, not for me. No, 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 not for me. No, not at all. You realize how I would punch holes in the wall if I just beat a massive boss. Or I got to a boss and Halfro comes in and just one shots me. The rage. Oh man, no, no, I'm good.
Well, I can't
Yeah, wait
tag
till you
you on
find out about blood messages.
I
Um,
can't tag you on the.
there, just send it to me. Yeah, send it directly to me.
I'll just send it directly. Okay.
Yeah, I'm curious what it looks like, but definitely if Shadow, yeah, Shadow, if you're streaming that, I'll be in the chat.
Yup. As soon as I get that other 20, I'm getting it and I'm downloading it immediately. And especially since the season's over, oh yeah.
Let me see. Halfro just sent it to me. That's not Halfro. That's Saints. Let's see. Bro, bro. No, 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 no. Shadow. This Miz sent me a picture. It looked like something out of a magazine, bro. This is ridiculous, man. No, no, I'm sending it to you, Shadow. No, no, no. You got to
No,
see this.
I already tagged him and put it in the Discord. He'll be able
Shadow.
to see it.
Shadow. Are you seeing this?
Yeah, I see it. That's nice. Damn.
Yeah. Man. Send me money's Halfro.
Dude,
Send me monies. I'm
it's
dirt
called
poor.
I just had a colonoscopy and I'm poor again.
Oh my
Rip.
god, bro, your picture like it should be a better home and garden, man. Come on, bro. Which means you probably have a full room dedicated to just your gaming, don't you?
I mean, technically, like the office upstairs where I work from home, it has like my computer for gaming that I built, and then my work computer's next to it. So that's like my streaming setup. But like downstairs is kind of just like the entertainment area in the living room where stream and sit on the couch and you know do whatever.
Why is Saint sleep? I need someone to cry to right now.
Rip.
Oh my goodness, man. Like,
Saint will probably be like, "What do you mean you don't have one of those?"
yo, I forgot. Never
Knowing
mind.
Saint.
Saint owns a business. Never
Yeah, Saint's
mind. I forgot.
working too.
Yo, oh my goodness.
Just from Xbox.
Uh, yeah, I was like, yo, Saint, man. I said console's probably gonna be much easier for running trials or whatever. He said, you think so? I said, of course. You could outplay hand cannons on console with SMGs. You can't outplay hand cannons with SMGs on PC. Matter of fact, you can't even peek hand cannons on PC. So he said, oh, okay. 15 minutes later, so I ordered the Xbox Series S. It'll be here tomorrow. I'm like, what? You just bought on a whim just because I said it was good? Yeah. Like, wow. Okay. Thank you for reminding me I'm poor. I feel great. Ah,
Yep.
I got that. That's all that stuff there. All right. So once I get done balancing all this crap around, that's 71. Cool. Put this here. I want to play with this gun. Hey, the Katana 57. What role am I looking for, guys?
I mean, there's lots of good roles for it. I have to. I mean, a lot of people like that. What is it? Is it opening shot and not opening shot, stem shot? What are the? I can't remember the role. No, I can't
I don't
remember
know
this.
because I don't. It's not craftable yet, so.
Oh,
Um,
look. I got a Vorpal Rapid Hit, rangefinder, compulsive reloader, focus fury heating up. Uh,
Damn, you're hoarding that shit.
you
Holy
see this?
um,
shit.
These are most of them are red ring weapons. That's why I still have them.
yeah, I mean, rangefinder Eye of the Storm is good. Opening shot Eye of the Storm.
Personally,
Um,
I'd keep your compulsive rangefinder, the moving Eye of the Storm.
Where this one?
yeah,
Okay, so
if you're wanting for PvP, like
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, just that.
PvP or the
I have
rapid
this
vorpals.
Eye of the Storm and Vorpal and I mean, hell, even time payload might be good under the right circumstances because people get annoyed at those.
Yeah, okay,
Um,
lock that. Anyway, what focus fury is that any good for this weapon?
I haven't tested Focus Fury enough to know if it's
It
good or not.
can be, but you're gonna want a lower mag for that, and so that 11 rounder should be fine for Focus Fury, but I haven't tested it yet.
See, that's the
But
general.
well, like too much. I've tested it, but it's kind of unique to each weapon. Like the
Hmm,
36 round auto, you can get it down to like 10 rounds, and the perk will still proc. Same with compulsive, but on like the SMG, it is not that forgiving.
got you. Okay, that's sweet. All right, so got that. So got that done. That's done. That's done. That's sweet. One little thing, and then we can get back to farming.
What are you guys
We
farming?
Psyops, if that's what if you're down, Shadow. I forgot to ask. Yeah,
Oh yeah, no, I'm down. Yeah, I'm just gonna go grab a smoke real fast while you're finishing up and loading into psyops. But yeah, I'm down.
go for it. Half are you down as well, bro?
I'm probably gonna hop off and finish getting my
You
magic
cur-
stuff done so it doesn't sit on my table being like, "You're a nerd."
Whatever, man. Either way, good gaming with you, bro.
Yeah. Thank you guys for running that box.
No time, no problem at all. Yep. Oh, we did. Yeah, we did run that. Where's the gun? Crap. Jesus, I forgot. That was the whole point of that. Yo. Uh, and the fundamentals, and let's see. So,
You gotta get kills in all the modes, basically, is what the catalyst is.
okay. Say less. All right, cool. Yep, get
Right.
this.
Have
All right.
fun in the apps.
Oh yeah,
I'll just watch you on stream or something.
do it. All right, bro. Let me put us in this here. Okay. Saps, pop. Well, why can't I launch the psyops? What? Um, hello? Game? We went to go to the psyops. Oh, that's why. Okay, that was the reason. Can I access other activities this time? What is going on? Thank you. Giving me all these struggles and troubles. Oh my gosh. Hmm. Just 'cause I hate myself. Let's do it. Let's do it. Chat ain't here, but while Shadow's doing his thing, let's go ahead and do it. See, if I like this one here, then we'll come back to it and do the things. Nice. Nice little arc joint. Little arc joint. You know what I mean? Let's see how she feels. She at 140. She should be pretty good. Okay, when Shadow come back, we'll be. Well, we got the new one.
A mighty invasion force
Perfect
lurched
time.
on Earth's
Yep,
doorstep. No
we got the
tragedy
new one.
by a ritual
Yo,
using the
so
old
we did
story
all of that
archetypes
for
of
the
ancient
catalyst, and
Greece.
I forgot to put the weapon on.
Only Syn will retake the Scarlet Keep.
No,
He
it's all
will
good.
have
You
traded
just got it, so
Roth's
it worked anyway.
forces for those of her sister.
Better the devil he know.
Still have to
Shut
use
down the
the
Hypergen
weapon to get the
and
finish
stop
the
this
catalyst.
invasion
Yeah.
before it begins.
Oh,
Empress Keitel is deploying a ruckus to assist you. I recognize him from the battlefield. A worthy ally.
I could not allow these hive to fear humanity alone.
So how do you feel about the element updates with crafting?
what happened? What update?
How do you feel about the element updates with crafting from like the TWAB today?
I did not read the 12. Oh no.
Oh, it's got crafting effects. Some of them.
Okay, yeah, I need to read that. There, I didn't actually see the 12 at all. It is Thursday. Yeah, it is right. All right, as soon as we got this here, we're gonna read it. We'll go over that.
Hell yeah.
because I had no idea until Opium came out. Oh my goodness, is it always this chaotic?
Yep.
Oof. Okay, it's a good weapon, but that's not gonna work here. Let's go with the funnel web.
Right. I tried.
Nah, you good. There's just no getting to me. He was there. He was right up on top of me. On my way. Much better. Did I put it on the harder level? Good grief.
No. It's just taking a bit.
Yo.
I'm running red weapons, so.
Yeah, I was too, but I wasn't doing enough damage to do anything, so I'd switch up. Oh, I don't have a hand cannon.
Wait, did you put it on? No, there's no way it's on a harder. I do not remember an unstoppable here, though.
Oh, what I'm saying, bro. Like, did I?
Sabathoon's forces are flooding in from
Like,
I.
the throne world.
Brockus is dead. Brockus is
Just
never
the
dead.
first wave.
Yeah, bro. What level do I have this on? This feels like God mode.
Legend isn't supposed to come out until Tuesday either, which is really funny. Like, I think there's a bug where, like, the altars spawn a day early, but this would be obscene. It was rip like that.
This
A
is.
whole week early.
But it has to be something, bro, because like these enemies.
And I've never seen an unstoppable there, or I don't remember one.
Me either. And if it was, it got worked so fast. We never saw him.
Yep.
I was like, wait, we were actually getting overran. Wait a minute.
Yeah, and that guy's a 150 unbroken triple gilded. He's not, maybe not PvE loaded right now, but
But
like
he's
he's
not
not
trash.
shit, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So like it shouldn't take him that long. So it's not him. It's like
Yo.
find out here.
Portal open. If you're right, then targeting the tribute bearers will ruin the operation.
Ooh, heavy. I see heavy.
Also, you're gonna love the catalyst for Dead Messenger. It's great. It's perfect for the weapon.
I just read it and I'm just in shock. That's the thing.
Yo, it's perfect for all PvE, low, high, mid,
But I think,
great, all of it.
but bro, I think I have been sleeping on that perk or other weapons now.
Well, it's kind of weird still, cause like it depends on like the weapon. I have it on the Throne World auto, but I also have Wellspring on it, and so it's comboing. But it's because I'm building the weapon that way.
So the shield is it like a good over shield or
Yeah. So from any point you can be 1 HP or 99 HP. It'll give you full health, restart regeneration, and it's a full overshield, I believe, or at least 50% overshield, if not full, no matter what your health is. So can be 1 HP. I've tested it at 1 HP and it's given me full HP back with overshield. And like ads, it takes them a while to jump through it. Granted, it was overworld lost sector, but still. Like I was standing still, not doing anything, and my basic regen was with it was out countering the ads.
Oh my, I got a champion on top of me. Pocket sand,
How you like it?
bro. I don't know how I lived without it before.
Right?
Pocket
So
sand's
good.
amazing.
And Titans can technically run too. I don't know if Hunters can as well. Hunters
Nah,
might be the only one that can't.
we can't. That's a big rip on us. Go back over. So I want to test a theory or something. When we beat the boss, I'm gonna switch weapons and see if I can get credit for my. Oh,
If you do before the chest spawn, it'll give you credit.
perfect.
Or whenever it says the mission complete thing. It's been changing at times when it like actually procs. I don't know if it's like lag or if they're alternate.
Pocket sand. Oh, that is satisfying.
It's satisfying to hear you say it every time too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Every
Uh,
time I get one, it's gonna be pocket sand. Sheesh. So where am I going? Over here. I got the last one. Okay. I didn't know. So it's a triumph for having three of those.
yeah, turning in a bunch of them. It's also a triumph for keeping all the Cabal alive, which
Yeah.
isn't as hard as you think. Just
Really?
have to save the one ahead of us. I like this is the first time I've seen the other one die.
Now he died when me and Jen did too, but
Rip.
I think that the issue was we weren't controlling the ads. We kind of hung back for too long, and
He
the
can
ads.
normally sweep all those ads on his own even, which is why
That,
the unstoppable seems weird. I feel like they changed something.
oh wow, my man just fell
Rip.
off the map. Yo,
Yeah, he's really far.
yeah, sorry, Sag. Sorry,
Sag.
that's too far.
Try again next time.
Yep.
50 cents to continue. Enter another token.
Over
For
here.
this one, he just charges at the fucking
It
ogres
gets
right away.
melted. Yeah, almost
Yeah.
immediately.
I saw, I think that when I got it done, the Titan either thunder crashed or did something with the shield immediately and it took out the ogres or like stunned them. Or maybe the suppressing glaive, but I don't know.
Oh, so that's the one you gotta save right there.
Yeah, the one that just died. You have to save him. You can like stun the ogres or whatever and not make them a or like insta kill them, but it's yeah, you gotta like be ready for it. Rip.
Is Loki not gonna come
No, he died.
again?
Might have just been teleport unlucky.
All right. I got no ammo, so
It's all good. That's why I placed the well. Cause I don't have any ammo either.
not really. Oh, what the hell's Pack Hunter? What is that? Is that a perk for you?
Maybe I don't know. I see it too though. It's refreshing. I just reloaded. Maybe it is.
Oh, I got some heavy now. Uh oh.
I don't know how the mindscape works, but anything wearing Saladin's face is trouble. Run it through with the spear, Guardian.
Run it through with the spear, Guardian. Oh, yep. That's a big rip. Oh, oh. Come on, man. Like, oh. I got the volatile rounds. Okay, Loki, what's going on, bro? Let's talk. Let's talk, bro. I'm on the left side. I'm gonna take care of this one over here. Whenever it pop, there it is. All right, it's the left one down.
Right one's down.
Pocket sand. Yo.
Hey, he dropped
Yeah.
the magnum.
He said Pack Hunter, ain't that the perk from the Pack Galahorn to get rockets off? Oh, no, I thought it was Wolfpack. I didn't know it was Pack Hunter that did that. Let me see.
I do have, maybe, I don't
Okay,
know.
maybe it is.
It
Maybe you're
might be
right.
the galley horn.
Okay, good call, Jen. See?
Yeah,
'Cause
and thank you.
didn't even realize that was it. Okay, get my spear. I'm coming.
So good, she's hiding.
Now, Half
Just being a little pain.
he said perks. A Halfro says the perk from the Iron Banner gun. What Iron?
It's not. That one only procs in Iron Banner, and I only just put it on.
Oh, oh.
I put it on after Pack Hunter was already procced earlier.
Pocket sand. Hold it.
Crunch. Num 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 num. Crunch. Num 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 num.
All right.
I'm gonna need them to make an emo where we crunch a bunch of ghosts, put them on a plate, and eat them. We're gonna need that now.
Well done, Daddy. Well, we should.
Nice.
Yes, excellent work. Lord Saladin is deploying air support.
Oh, it did. It gave me
Ground fighters will begin in no
56%.
time. Now,
Nice.
Commander and I have a briefing we must attend. Carry
Oh.
on, Guardian.
Uh-oh.
Yes,
Uh-oh.
King. I'm not quite
No,
myself.
you're right, Jim.
Every warrior needs their rest. Some just know when to take it.
Oh.
The Iron Banner one's only in Iron Banner.
Yeah. Got you. All right. So we're going to go into orbit, and everybody's going to have fun time with Evo. We're going to see the TWAB.
Oh,
uh, I did not realize the TWAB had launched. So let's see. Hold on. First, let's see the perk was. Led from Grove Whirlpool. Oh, no. Oh my God. Yo. I'm going to try that out. All right. So let's go open up Le Bonger and let's see. Bungee. All right, so I am not reading this to you. I'll read it myself. Read along if you want to. It's cool. Kill clip bumps his hand cannon's archetype up to 3 tap, aka defeat Guardians in 3 precision shots rather than 4. What? Okay. Alright. Ooh. Would it save the date? What's going on? What's going on? I'm getting hype. I'm getting hype. Hold on. I'll read, cause but the sneeze. Hold on. All right. We're just a few days away from the 1 month anniversary of the Witch Queen. Some of you blasted your way through the legendary campaign. Yes, we did. While others are still dabbling in side quests and secrets throughout the Throne World Patrol area. We've still got a few months of Season of Risen left, so there's no rush in completing content. Oh, that's huge right there. You see this? That is huge. Anyway, finish things at your own pace and enjoy the ride. You hear this, people? Evo was right. Anyway, if you're wondering what's coming over the next few weeks, we'd like to plant a few dates on your calendar for things to look forward to. We have some Iron Banner dates to share, raid challenges to complete, and Guardian games coming towards the end of the season. Oh, we back? Hunters, but we back, Hunters. Y'all already know. Y'all already know we doing it again. Anyway, back to back. Um, as a side note, dates are subject to change. We're also planning a few Gambit Labs weeks sprinkled in, but want to let the dust settle from balance changes introduced at launch and a few tuning changes, bug fixes that are coming online. Okay. March 15th, this week, Iron Banner, New Psyops Battleground. Okay. March 22nd, Legend, Psyops Battleground. Valve Discipline. Ooh, challenges. Trials. Okay, Trials come back on April 1st. Trials Labs. Okay. Grandmasters come back on April 5th. Trials Labs Freelance comes back on April 8th. Another Iron Banner on the 12th. April 19th, Valve Discipline Master Difficulty. Ooh, that's kind of soon. 22nd, Trials Labs Capture Zone. Ugh. May 3rd to 24th, Guardian Games. Get ready. Trials Labs Freelance Community Voted Map. Oh, we gonna vote on a map? Okay. Well, how about give us a new one? May 10th, Iron Banner. May 20th, Trials Labs Freelance and Zone Capture. So this is light. Stay tuned for our next week in Destiny with. Stay tuned to our next week in Destiny. When is this new? Okay. Within the game, and keep an eye on the Destiny game at Destiny game for future announcements. Who knows? Maybe we'll have a few Bungie bounties and community play dates to look forward to in April and May. See you soon. Crafting. Let's talk trait element caps. Thank God. Please see you doing them. Over the last few weeks, Guardians have been crafting some spicy weapon rolls at the Enclave on Mars. Patterns have been discovered, traits have been enhanced, exotic glaives have been shaped. As with all things, Destiny, the team, has been keeping an eye on player conversation around crafting, planning next steps, and looking forward to the future. Looking towards the future. I'm ad libbing, whatever. We've got a hot fix coming next Tuesday with a few minor changes and some commentary on feedback items that the team will be looking to address in future patches and tuning passes. Development team. Since the launch of the Witch Queen, we've been watching some feedback on crafting currencies requiring specific traits. One piece of feedback in particular deals with crafting element caps. Okay, as some players have been maxing out their elements frequently. Yeah, welcome. Hey, hands in the air. Evo's there. 25, 250 on everything. Yeah. Starting next Tuesday with Hotfix 4 point, Jesus, whatever, we'll be increasing elemental caps from 250 to 1,000. Thank God. I need a cap. I need something for this here. And for a neutral element, the cap will move from 850 to 10. That's not enough. That's not enough. And all this means is we'll hit this faster. Okay. Anyway, Next season, we are removing ruinous, adroit, mutatable, drown, and interject elements. Only neutral elements will remain. Why not do it this season?
Technical stuff.
Our
So you
initial,
sure?
yeah, this is our initial goals for these currencies were to sustain the interest in non-crafted weapon drops. I understand why you did it. You just put it too low, and to retain the chase of weapons with well-rolled perks in post-crafting Destiny 2. The desire was that the player would continually chase for combinations such as subsistence plus rampage to fuel their crafting progression through deep sight weapon completion. While not the only reasons we were removing specific currencies, there were two design changes pre-launch which made elements in. I am stumbling over my words. Let's try it again. There were two design changes pre-launch which made elements ineffectual. Am I saying that right? Ineffectual? I feel like I ain't saying that right. Whatever. We initially had a currency per trait perk, right? So AG to craft with Rampage, you need a weapon with Rampage. However, due to technical and usability issues, too many currencies to track, for example, we opted to heavily simplify the element currencies to a handful we shipped at launch. This unfortunately resulted in a decreased interest in chasing specific trait perk element. Yeah, because you couldn't. Acidic alloys, another bottleneck. The exotic quality crafting material that can be found through high-end content or purchased from Raoul for a high price made the remaining condensed elements obsolete. The acidic alloy currency was added after we had already condensed the elements and were unable to resolve the experimental issues between the two currencies prior to launch. Specific elements such as ruinous and adroit became redundant and in some cases in conflict with ascended alloys and neutral elements, so we're removing them altogether. Since launch, we've been watching the player conversation and keeping tabs on back end data. While we don't have specifics to share on future changes, yeah, right, we did want to note a few areas that we're looking at. Looking to add more player control over deep sight weapon unlocking for weapon patterns. Continuing to monitor deep sight weapon stockpiling, acquisition rates and progression, as well as resident alloy acquisition rates and behavior. We're also discussing feedback around reshaping costs for those who wish to experiment more frequently with their trait selections. Many thanks to all who have sounded off with this feedback. Even after the changes go live, we'll continue to monitor the conversation. Pairing feedback with data will help inform our next steps as we continue to iterate on crafting. Another hot fix in the pipe. Okay, what's broke? What they fixing? What they fixing? Oh, it's not saying what they fixing? Come on, Bungie. What are you fixing? Okay, Ray Jacket stuff. I got you. Known issues. Armor offered by vendors has low stat rolls. Finally, you gonna fix that? Thank you. Oh, wait. The Synaptic Fanatic Triumph may not unlock for some characters after unlocking 25 artifact mods. Players can log in into an alternate character to complete this triumph if the characters haven't unlocked all mods yet. We're investigating a fix if all characters have unlocked the mods and haven't received the triumph yet. Okay, good to know. I'll have to undo some of my warlock then. We are continuing to investigate an increase in Marriott errors. Yeah, that's crazy. The Season 15 Pathfinder and Season 14 Lightkin armor sets are no longer available to equip as ornaments if previously unlocked via armor synthesis. The yellow color of subtitles on PS5 platform either isn't noticeable or doesn't appear anymore and only shows white text. Wow. Players who go flawless in trials aren't receiving post-win rewards. What? When weapons are that's gotta suck, bro. To go flawless and get nothing. Mementos aren't dropping for players in Trials of Osiris. Interesting. Players aren't receiving credit for Valve Discipline raid carries. Wow. Some players can't change their Bungie name. The One of Us emblem doesn't appear in collections. What is that, bro? The One of Us. Do you have that?
I can look. I don't know.
Okay. Movie of the week. Blah 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 blah. Another video. Artist of the week. New raid boss sure has the old razzle dazzle. Wow. Okay. This looks interesting. While many of us have been huddled inside watching the launch of the Witch Queen and Season of the Risen, we've almost missed the changing of seasons out here in the real world. We just had to change our clocks here in the States, which we do, which still doesn't make sense to me and literally never will. We have been enjoying some
Farming.
spring weather between the few cold fronts and rain showers, while there's a strong desire to stay inside and level up my forensic nightmare SMG. Yeah, shout out to that. We doing that. It's also been nice to step outside for fresh air. Maintaining that balance is key to success, you know. Sometimes Cosmo tells me to go out and admire the feel and textures of the nearby park. Game hard, but take care of yourself. Sometimes a quick break is the thing you need. You need it all along after being stuck on a difficult boss and higher level content. Good luck to all who are still taking on legendary difficulty in the Witch Queen campaign, and cheers to those who are hopping in to their first ever Destiny raids. We hope you're having a good time. And a quick note before we go. The team is finally finalizing the list of players who qualify for Vow of the Discipline Contest Mode Emblem. What? Likely to be distributed within the next week. Expect normal. Oh, okay. Well, that's what's up. All right. So. That's a whole lot of stuff, but it's something I want to speak on real quick. Let's go back. Bro, everything from this TWAB is screaming Destiny is not the full time game it used to be anymore. Multiple times in this TWAB, they said, take a break. It's okay. Leave the game for a little while. It's okay. I'm seeing that, and I'm thinking,
Yeah,
I'm,
I,
go ahead.
I also see it just as like farming, just like go farm, go play. Like the
Yeah,
content's out. It's just like difficulty stuff coming up, and then Guardian games.
yep. What I also noticed was said was where was that? Where was that? Where was that? The season of the Resident is pretty much over. Um, I ain't gonna front. That's actually a good thing. We have been asking them to give us the entire season in a package. You know what I'm saying? Instead of drip feeding us for like 4 or 5 weeks, they gave us the whole story within 3 weeks. Well, 4 weeks.
Yep, and it's play it at your pace, enjoy it for a few months, and the next season will start. I think that's pretty good.
This is what everyone was screaming and clamoring they wanted. They wanted everything up front. They don't like drip fed content. They pretty much poured it all in a cup and say, here you go. Now, granted, that means the back half of the season has very little to do. I mean, well, I won't say very little. You got your grandmasters, you still got your trials, you got your iron banners, you still got the raid itself, and you got guardian games to look forward to. But ultimately, this is a very, very light schedule. So again, I harken back to the beginning of the stream where I was talking about playing one character and it making sense to play with one character and lock into the power fantasy of playing with one character. The beauty of one character is you literally could play this game 4 days a week and be current all the way through with one character, not a whole month. Actually, you could do with three if you got a good team. You got your reset day for your pinnacles and such or whatever slash farming. Day two will be your raids, your dungeons, and things of that nature. And day three, your PvPs if you are a PvP guy or whatever else you want to do. That's perfect. What's that? People complained about how grindy Destiny was, so they're saying, relax, no need to live on here anymore. Right. Yeah, it's like Afro said the same thing. Like they likely can't remove currency during the season, but that's beautiful, bro. This is what me and Shadow have been screaming. This is why we were. This is why it sounded like we were being elitist, but we weren't. People were complaining about not getting patterns when there is nothing else for you to do the rest of the season. So now everybody who cried to get these weapons or whatever, these could be the same people crying, "Oh, Destiny has no content. What am I supposed to do? Why? What's the point of crafting?" the grind for weapons was supposed to sustain us from I say let's say March to April. Let's say to April, right? Look what comes out of April. Your master raid. There's your end game, right there. Boom. Now you got trials and master raid. And if you are not the type to want to play master content or whatever, do like everybody else does. Don't play the entire raid. Just do the challenges. Then when that's done, you got Guardian Games, which is probably gonna be a snooze fest. It always is, but whatever. But you got plenty of time to do all types of farming and all kinds of back end stuff. This is perfect, bro. Like I legit can stream 3 days a week and stay current and give you guys the Destiny content that y'all love and deserve. And that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna get more in depth with the content I cover. We're gonna stream for longer. I'm gonna do more collabs with my bros and everything. This is might even get to do hell. We might be able to squeeze in some streams, some help streams, considering how much empty space is gonna be here.
True.
Not to mention, this also frees us up to play different games. I was just talking to Halfro and yourself about playing Elden Ring. I myself am going to stream Guardians of the Galaxy. This is
Oh,
huge. For real, this gives us a chance to love our game, but also give them a chance, a breathing room. This is the time Bungie can use to fix the game and put stuff up. I'm sorry, you full-time content creators for Destiny, you full-time streamers. This is a death note for you guys because it basically means, hey, we have nothing for you. Now what you gonna do? Complain? Make videos saying I hate Destiny? Those make money. Nah, they're saying, yo, this is dope. They're saying you can't live in the game no more. And I hate to put people out of a job. I hate people not working. You know what I'm saying? But with the
no, they're
misinformation,
saying like you can live in the game, but you have to actually put effort into it.
there you go. Clickbaity titles. It's gonna be much harder to keep these ADHD fans of theirs interested in their content when once they run the raid and get the weapons, they're gonna leave. The hardcore guys are still going to be here, you know what I'm saying? Which is why I'm looking for the grassroots guys. I'm not looking for the type of people who are looking for a quick fix or whatever. Destiny is a slow burn. It is not a rapid fire. There's so much to discover,
Yep.
so much lore, so much triumphs, and even when we get the new stuff done, we got old stuff on the backlog we haven't got a chance to take care of, and we can do that at our own pace all the while watching Shadow and Halfro pull their hair out while they play Elden Ring, watching me laugh as I play Guardians of the Galaxy, and so forth. I got so much planned, man. Yo, speaking of which, speaking of plan, um, guys in my chat, I did fix the points. You guys have been accumulating points, and the gambling is live. Just put in I gamble and put all. I want to see this. Oh, let's see. I gamble all. Ooh. Yeah, oof. Yeah,
Rigged.
yeah, definitely rigged. So yeah, just a heads up on that. As far as crafting concerned or whatever, me and Shadow been telling y'all. What's the Afro guy? Afro gamble. Oh my God, you don't have no points for roulette. Oof. Went all in and lost every single one of their points. Jesus. Um, Gotta say though, I'm disappointed. This means no more weekly cutscenes. Well, Jen, think of it like this right here, brother. If you didn't play, um, the Risen season of Risen campaign, basically, or you missed a week or whatever, this is your chance to go back and get the entire story, as well as reading the lore books, which is what I'll be doing too. I'll go back through, replay the whole thing, and read the lore book, so give it some context or whatever. So it's perfect opportunities to not only give you cutscenes, but to give you the whys and the hows behind the cutscenes, to give you a bigger picture of the universe. So don't think of it as a bad thing. It's a great thing, bro. Because think of it. The other alternative is to have 13 weeks of 5 minutes of content. Would you rather have that? Because we are getting legend. We got tons of pinnacles. You know what I'm saying? We're in a good space, bro. We're in such a good space, bro. Plus, the Elgato is on the floor tonight. When I get my foot together, I am going to go through and hook the Elgato up, put the other monitor together, put the Xbox on the wall, mount the Xbox on the wall. I got a lot to do, for real. So all that will be put together tonight or whatever, and tomorrow's stream, which will be the third stream for the week. Oh, actually the fourth. No, no. Third stream for the week. These my lies. Whatever. Third stream of the week. We'll take care of that, and starting let's just say tomorrow, what I will do is I will put up a stream schedule. As it stands right now, I am a part-time streamer. As much as I want to be full-time, I just don't have the time to dedicate to it. Ooh, you lost your points too? Well, hey, look, bro, the house always wins. I'm just saying, the house always
Sad.
wins. So, only 100. Man, why you ain't gamble all? You gotta go big or go home, Jen. Gamble all. Wait till Saint see this. He gonna gamble all his points away. I can see it already. But yeah, this is gonna be great though. This gives me a chance to work on. Really, why are you gambling so low? I gamble 150. I think the 150 is supposed to be. No, it's in the right place. I wonder what the holdup is. The beautiful part is I get the chance to refine my armor. I can work with Shadow as far as helping others use mods because Jim wants to learn how to use his mods. Shadow, like he really want to know more about um, the well mods and how he can make himself even more OP. And I've been taking Jin through. I like to call it Evo Ops, and Evo Ops is basically how to survive 101, how to use your weapons and so forth. He said fixed shenanigans
Oh,
anyway.
hell yeah.
So I'm taking him through that. I'm gonna make Jen a powerful Titan, and you go help him get his mods right. Between you and Saint, I can help, but like I don't use Titan anymore, and a lot of it's look weird. So if half road you too, if y'all could, community can come in to help my man out and get him some builds together. Today was the first day I made Jen go into some combat with an auto rifle and a shotgun and a rocket, and he didn't die. He didn't hide.
Pog.
He was in there kicking ass, bro. I was so freaking proud of him that he was in there taking care of business, moving around. He did fall off the map, but the way my training goes, every time you die, we start the whole thing over again. So it took him one try. So it was crazy. He got in there, did the business, and I was proud of him, man, for real. So and I'm telling you, man, I just want people to see what I see. But other than that, man, like I ain't got much, man. I'm gonna call it probably because I need to get in the chat and get with Shadow because Shadow's my hey, whether y'all know this or not, Shadow's my technical assistant. He knows everything. I just go to him if I or whatever because this Elgato is aggravating. For some reason, Elgato likes to separate the audio and OBS and Elgato don't work very well together. At least not from my experience.
Sometimes. Do you have which capture card do you have?
HD60.
Okay. Did you install the capture utility or thing?
I've installed nothing yet. It's still in the box. I'm about to break all this out in just a second.
That's why.
So we're gonna put all that together
That's
in a
why.
little bit, and I'll be back and forth with Shadow or whatever. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna raid Shadow because
Pog, thank you.
he's here, and it makes it easier for me to do things. And we'll go from there. And I don't know, man. Like I appreciate y'all coming out tonight. Man. It was wonderful. I need your help with something though. What you need help with, brother? What's up? Talk to me. What you got? Okay, maybe nothing.
Rip.
Right? And now we're going over the Shadows world. I want to see it pop up on the screen though. Where is it? It don't pop up. Here we go. Hey,
Continue.
I was typing. No problem, bro. No problem. Sweet. Got him up there. And I am okay. There it is. Pop. Jesus Christ! Look at the size of this. Look at the size of that. Um, what you got, Jen? Because I am about to call it, so I need you to say something to me quick before I wrap it up.